Hello, everyone. All right, making sure everything is good to go. We'll put that down a little bit more. Y'all can see all the fun things behind me. If you're here live with me, say hello. I'm Morgan, owner of Ink Goddess Creations. If you have never been to one of our lives before, one of our live gemstone sales, then welcome. I mean, welcome to everyone, but Jen is here. Hello, Bella. I don't think I pronounced it correctly at all, but I'm saying Bellanisi, maybe? Good afternoon. Jenny is here. Hello. Sean is here. Sarah is here. Hello. All right. Oh, we're going to have some fun today. I think the last live gemstone sale, which we had for in bulk, we had just come off of the Tucson Gem Show. So I feel like it was a little crazy. Oh, good. Bellanisi says correct. Beth is here. Hello. So this one's a little bit more calm, a little bit more focused. We do have one small change to our lives this year. So because of the sterling silver, the price that sterling silver was when we were at the Tucson Gem Show, we have decided to, and because of all the stuff, all the gorgeous gemstones that we did buy, we are not going to have jewelry in our main lives anymore, like the ones that we do on Saturdays. We started special jewelry lives last year that just had sterling silver and gemstone jewelry that we purchased at the Gem Show. They went really well. They're usually done on like a weekday night. So we're going to have those every other month-ish. So there won't be any, jewelry in our lives moving forward. Okay. We're going to focus on the live gemstone sales here being gemstones, like just gemstones. And then if you're interested in jewelry, especially gemstone jewelry, we'll have those in a separate live. So, oh, Sean said sadness. I know it's also a way we bought so much at the Tucson Gem Show that like we would end up having 25 to 30 items in some of these lives if we also included jewelry. So it was another way of just being like, oh my gosh, we have to contain the chaos just a little bit. Okay. If there is a special piece that goes along with, like piece of jewelry that goes along with some of the other stuff, then we'll definitely include it in. But for the most part, we're going to be focusing on gemstones for the gemstone sales on the weekends. And then we'll have special jewelry ones, just watch our events page and I'll definitely make announcements and stuff like that. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. Sean said, way too long. Got it. Yeah. All right, so our price range today is $4 to $450. Okay, if you've never been here before, we don't just pick extremely rare or extremely expensive gemstones for our lives. We do things that we thought were cool. So that's why we do everything today is $4 to $450. That's our little sliding scale, I guess, for today. Everything goes up for sale. I pinned it to the very top. On our website. We don't do the claimed thing. We don't send you invoices. Everything goes up for sale on our website, inkgoddesscreations.com, under the live gemstone sale category. So as I'm going through everything, Colin is making them live on the website. What that means is you'll probably have to refresh your browser or your window. If you're on our app, and yes, we do have an app. I put the live gemstone sale category right about halfway down on the main front page. Like when you get into the app, all the live gemstone sale items are there. So what this means, you do have to continue, you have to finish checkout in order for the gemstone to be yours, to be claimed by you. Okay. That means that sometimes multiple people have added it to the cart and it's just, whoever checks out first. Adding it to your cart does not reserve it. You have to go all the way through checkout. Okay. What that means is that you might end up buying more than one item. If it's in the best interest of the gemstone to ship separately, then we will do that. If we can combine them into one box and there's shipping overage, then we issue that back to you in like store credit or like a gift card to our store. Okay. Anything that does not sell stays up in that live gemstone sale category. So you can go through it right now and see some gorgeous stuff that is still there. Um, so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Most of our items today, we only have a few one-of-a-kind pieces. Okay, so we did go a lot more into having multiples of some of them, but we do have some one-of-a-kind pieces. This is the Ostara Live Sale. So we do a live sale, gemstone sale once a month. And because we're a witchcraft store, pagan store, we try to center them around the upcoming Sabbats. Okay. So next week is Ostara. It's the first day of spring. It is the spring equinox. So day and night are of equal length. But most of the gemstones that we have chosen for this live resonate with the energies of Ostara. So the rebirth, the renewal, the new growth, planting seeds for the new year, all of that kind of stuff, like planting seeds for what you want to accomplish this year, all of that kind of stuff. So we have some gorgeous pieces. The first two pieces are one-of-a-kind pieces. We decided I wanted to start out with Ostara. Okay. So what we have for you, we have two rabbits. Okay. And you'll definitely, with some of these pieces, it was, it might be a little difficult for me to get the flash, or we do have some starlight ones. So I'm going to do my best. I still don't have an HD camera. I'm still playing around with trying to find one that actually zooms. Like when I get close up, it actually will focus. So we'll have to bear with me. So the first one here is the rainbow obsidian rabbit. Okay. And he doesn't look very, he's like, okay, rainbow obsidian, got it. Let me grab my flashlight is a sun flashlight. So when you shine on him, he is green on the top. Look at that. So you can see the sheen. Let me flip him around. There you go. So as the light shines on him, he is green on top. Rainbow obsidian is gorgeous. These are also handmade. Hold on. I don't even know what just happened with my thing. Each one is handmade in Mexico. So what the artist has to do is see the sheen of the rainbow obsidian and then carve around it. So we've had stars. I think we still may even have some stars up on the website. We've had flowers in the past. We have had anatomical hearts. So each one really is a piece of art, because like what he did was, looked at the rainbow obsidian, saw the green sheen that ran across the top of it, and carved a bunny around it. And I love that. So this is a one-of-a-kind piece. In fact, I don't think I saw any other rabbits on his table at all. Rabbits are both innocence and sexuality. They are a symbol of fertility, which is why we wanted to include them here in the Ostara Live, because this is the time when things are starting to reawaken. We're starting to see baby chicks. We're starting to see little bunnies, hop around. So they are a symbol of fertility. They're also a symbol of birth, as well as a universal symbol of spring. They represent abundance in life, love, luck, and wealth. Okay. Rainbow obsidian is obsidian, so it is protective. It's grounding. But when the light shines on it, rainbow obsidian can be anything from silver and gold to purple, almost pink, green. I don't know if I've ever seen any blue. But it's just most of the rainbow obsidian comes out of Mexico. But it's a stone of protection, and it embodies all energies of the chakras, aligning your aura and energy field in a positive manner. Okay. And as you can see, when I shine right on there, the top of him is this gorgeous, oh, there we go. You can really see it is green. I know the coloring in here is a little crazy. I think Ryan did get the picture of the green sheen in the image on the website. So this little guy is 2 inches by 4 inches by 1.25 inches. We only have the one. That's the only one that the artist had. He is $95. Okay. I just thought he was so cute. Perfect for Ostara. We also have another rabbit. Big one. I love this. So again, same energies as, as the rabbit. And so what made this one different is whenever we have seen rabbits at the gem show, okay, they're usually sitting up, like they're kind of bunnies sitting up. This is the first one I've ever seen that's laying down. So that's what immediately attracted me to it, is because it's just a shape I've never seen them do a rabbit in. He does have purple sheen right here in his face. I know my picture or my camera is not picking it up. So there's a purple sheen in this labradorite here. And then we have, oh, good. Oh, good. It is showing up. Y'all can see right through his belly. Look at that. And you can see there's a little bit up here that's showing, but he is a purple flash labradorite. Let me see if I can turn it every so way. No, he's not going to, well, a little bit. You can kind of see it a little bit showing up right here. I don't know if the sun is gonna, I don't know if the sun flashlight will work on this guy. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So again, this is going to be really good for fertility, really good for abundance, luck, all of that. Heather is here. Hello. And Beth said gorgeous. Labradorite is my go-to for magic, transformation, anything like that. I have a piece of labradorite on every single one of my altars because to me, it embodies that magical transformative energy. Okay. Labradorite is also good for psychic development, increasing magical energy, increasing intuition, psychic development, and can provide clarity into your own destiny. Okay. So that combined with the rabbit symbol would be, for any kind of abundance magic, any kind of fertility magic. What do you want to grow this year? That's where this would be a really gorgeous focal point for that kind of altar, whether it's a fertility altar or whether it is one for you for self-growth or what you're wanting to grow this year. Okay. This guy is 7 3/4 inches by 3 1/4 inches by 2.5 inches. He is 225. This is the only one that they had. So it is a one-of-a-kind piece. Oh yeah, you can start to see, like, as I show the different angles, he's just got weird, it's flash that like pops up all over the place. He does weigh, we still have the grams on here. So he weighs over 2 pounds, probably about 2.5, almost 2.5 pounds. So yeah. Oh, there we go. Right in there. He's a beautiful, beautiful piece for any altar. Rabbits also represent leaping forward into things. So if there's something you want to get started or you want some, momentum into that, rabbits are really good for that as well. All right. Next I have, let me see. I'm going to push this down just a little bit more. Okay. I've been used to having my regular webcam or my other webcam on, which is like a super zoom. So I feel like I'm sitting so far away from the camera today. All right. Next, we do have a tumbled. We have 2 tumbled or smaller pieces, tumbled in a slice. We have 56 of these. So normally you're good to just put them in your cart, wait for something else. It was just super rare. I saw it and I was like, I've never seen this before. And I loved the name. Okay. It's called cotton candy agate. And I just love it because it is this soft peach color, but then it has like some milky white points of it. Some of them are really peach, like all throughout. And then some of them have more of like the milky agate to them with the peach spattering, but it's called cotton candy agate. I thought it was great. This is $4. We have 56 of them. Let's talk about the metaphysical properties. It is a stone of tranquility that offers peaceful energy that makes one feel safe, secure, loved, and content. Let me grab another one. It encourages you to offer respect to others and yourself and fosters inner peace. It is great for inner child work. Okay, so if you feel like your inner child has been throwing some temper tantrums lately and wants to be nurtured and healed a little bit more, you can definitely have one of these, hold one of these. That's a really cool one. Doo-doo-doo. If you're looking for a confidence booster, look no further than cotton candy agate. This balancing stone can help inspire both confidence and creativity, making it a perfect stone for springtime magic. Okay. So each one is at least about 3/4 of an inch. Some of them are even a little deeper. So that one's a little deeper on the red, and the peach goes into the red spectrum. But yeah, we have 56 of these. They're $4 each. We'll, choose one or four. A lot of people use, I've noticed a lot of people, I don't know if y'all are using them. You order like 3, 4 multiple of like a stone. I don't know if you're passing them out to people, which I think is great, or using them in crystal grids. Either way, I think it's amazing. But this is the first time I've ever seen cotton candy agate. I love what they called it. So that's why I wanted to show it in a live. All right. Sean says yummy. I know. All right. Next, I wanted to put this up now. I kind of was like, I don't know if I want to do this for Beltane or Ostara. I chose to put it up in Ostara so that whoever buys these, we have 3 of them, you will have them for Beltane. So the next Sabbath is Beltane. That's the fire one. That is the one that's all about, it's still about fertility, but it's also about sexual energy. It's about literally what makes you passionate. What are you passionate about? And how can you do that more in life? Okay. Oh, Beth says I get 2s as my granddaughter loves rocks. It's our thing. I love that. Oh my gosh. So yes. So what we have next, I saw these and immediately thought fertility goddess. Okay. So if there is anyone, and fertility doesn't just mean having kids, like the ability to have kids. If you are older, if you've already had your kids, if you don't want kids, fertility can also mean abundance. So what is it that you want to grow and birth into the world? It can be a new business. It can be a job raise. It could be a new career. It could be some kind of group that you want to start for community. What do you want to birth in this world? And again, this is regardless of sex, gender, anything. That's what fertility goddesses can help you do. They can help you pull down that energy of this is the seed I want to plant, and they can walk you through the whole process, writing down, the action steps to achieve that goal. Like, how do you envision that goal? And then when it's ready to birth it into the world, everything, fertility goddesses help with all of this. Okay. So these are moss agate female torsos. I think we're calling them moss agate female bodies. Okay. And it says for channeling fertile feminine energy. Okay. That is why I bought these. Moss agate is a stone of fertility, abundance, good luck, money, prosperity. Okay. So when you pair that with the feminine form, that's what you have. You have a fertility goddess. Okay. If you want to grow an amazing garden, you can put this like in your garden as a little altar so that she can help you grow your garden. Moss agate is also a stone of new beginnings. It refreshes the soul and inspires creativity and new ideas. It attracts abundance and wealth while promoting self-expression, self-esteem, and communication. It balances emotions by releasing fear and stress. This is how this can help you remove that fear from whatever it is that you're wanting to do, whatever you're wanting to birth into this world. There's going to be fear with it. Oh my gosh, is it going to be accepted? Are people still going to, love me or love this idea? Whatever it is, that can help with that too. It's a great stone to connect you to Mother Earth, and even helps with gardening and practicing green witchcraft. So we have these 3. So we'll intuitively choose one of them. They're 5.5 inches tall by 2 inches by 3 inches. They're $70 each. And we will intuitively choose which one you get. I think I tried. So that one does. Oh my gosh. They're so amazing. I did choose all of these as well. Just the swirling and of the moss agate, I thought was so beautiful. But yes, the minute that I saw them, I thought fertility goddess. So beautiful. Show you the last one. So yes, we'll intuitively choose. These are the only 3 that we have. So if you get one, you'll get one of the ones I just showed. So, all right. I think I forgot to say at the beginning, we have about just under 20 specimens today. So we'll be here probably just under an hour and a half because we don't have a lot of like ABC ones. If y'all were here, I think the last one, man, we had so many like individual specimens. And Joan says, gorgeous. I thought they were so beautiful. All right, the next thing that we have is another small one. And we have 37 of these, so you should be good. It's pink petalite. We included it here because it's petalite, like a flower. But they're slices. So I personally love a slice as a bra stone. They just stay a little bit, more like closer to your body without, sticking out and making little lumps in your bra. They are just a very soft pink color. I know that between the ring light and the fluorescence above, things kind of get washed out. I'm going to seriously start testing some more webcams, you guys. But petalite aids in reaching your angels and guides. It's a very rare stone with an extremely high vibration. It is deeply protective and will not allow negativity to linger in your energy field. This is a wonderful stone to meditate with, to channel guidance from the spiritual realm, and to aid in the journey through emotional healing. Okay. So each slice is at least an inch. We have 37 of them. They are $7 each. And we'll intuitively choose one of them to fulfill your order. But yes, it is called petalite, Petal, like a flower petal. And that's why I wanted to include it in the Ostara. It's going to be another good stone for gardening as well. So yeah. All right. I love the next one. And I know normally, if you have been here before, I share like who bought what. I think we've started out with a bunch of stuff that I grabbed. Yeah, no, I started out with a bunch of stuff that I grabbed. The next one is also one that I grabbed as well. Just because it was unique. It's the only piece that this vendor had. And we have bought, last year, we bought a piece, a similar piece. Oh, that's the weight sticker. Hold on. Last year, we bought a piece of this for someone as a Tucson shopper, and they absolutely loved it. So this is a one-of-a-kind piece. Look at that. It is praseolite, or it's green quartz. It's also called greened amethyst. You can't say green amethyst because is not allowed, but you can say greened amethyst. But basically, and hopefully, I don't know, maybe I'm teaching you all something. Amethyst is a quartz. It's just a purple quartz. Rose quartz is a pink quartz. There's blue quartz. The green quartz is called praseolite. Okay. What makes this one very rare and something I've never seen, even in the praseolite cluster that we got for someone last year, really looked like one of our amethyst little galaxy clusters with all the little itty bitty tiny points on it. Phoenix says, I love my green amethyst cave. Yay. So this one, this is why I chose to go, because I'm hoping that once I put this up there, you all can see. Do you see all of we're looking in here. Look at all of the very distinct quartz points on those. Like right there too. Look at that. How absolutely gorgeous is that? And that's what caught my attention with this particular piece, is all of the micro points on it. Look at that. So I'm not sure what the white is. That's part of the host stone. And then you have host stone here on the bottom. But it's one of the most unique pieces I have seen. And I had to grab it up. I grabbed it up as soon as this show opened. I went directly to his booth and saw it. and set it aside. So look at all the pieces. So let's talk about prasiolite. It's also known as green quartz. It's a beautiful crystal that opens your heart to receive love and compassion. It's a great healing stone that pairs well with other stones. Let me show you all the, look at all of those little points. Look at them. Oh my gosh, right in there. Place your prasiolite on your heart chakra to connect with its heart-based energies. You can also place it near your third eye or crown chakra to activate inner wisdom. So even if you just have this on an altar, like where next to where you meditate, it's going to help you with that. Okay. We only have this one. This is a one-of-a-kind piece. It's 4 3/4 inches by 3.5 by 2.5. It is $225, just because of not only the quality. Let me show you here too. We're looking right over here. All of those flat surfaces that are reflecting the light, those are green. I mean, it is this, with the exception of the one that we bought last year, like I haven't seen anything like it. You know, like those two are the only two prasiolite clusters I've ever seen at the gem show. And they're absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, you can kind of see all the bigger pieces over here. So truly one of a kind piece. If you are a crystal collector, definitely a unique one to add to your collection. And it just has those, I mean, it's green, so it's also going to resonate with money, abundance, luck, all of that. Sean says beautiful, and Joan says amazing. That was one of my favorite finds this year. Yeah, definitely. Next, there they are. Okay, just a new kind of calcite. So calcite comes in, I think, every color. Pink, orange, blue, green. Yeah, it comes in every color. Root beer, there's chocolate calcite. So this is a newer one. Oh, Sean got it. Way to go, Sean. I love that. So this is called watermelon calcite because it's pink and green. So it caught my attention. It is a newer form of calcite. But yes, it's just layered with the pink and the green. Well, it's kind of like a yellowy green. But they did call it watermelon calcite. I just thought it was really fun, especially moving here into spring. The spring and the summer, when watermelon is quite abundant. Let's talk about the properties. It helps open the heart chakra for more clarity on current situations. It is believed to promote gentle optimism, calm, and vitality. It is a powerful energy amplifier and cleanser. So it is perfect for clearing out stuck emotional energy so that positive energy can enter. Humans have used calcite for protection against negative energies, psychological attacks, and even psychic attacks for centuries. And calcite does come in just about every color. This is just a new vein where the pink and the green kind of overlapped and gave these amazing striations. Each tower is 6 inches by 1.5 inches. We have these three. I chose the three that were pretty close in size. They're $35 each. So we'll intuitively choose one of these when we fulfill your order. Okay. Just a little fun thing. Towers are really good too, just in general, just to kind of teach you all something. Towers are believed either like this or an obelisk. It's believed that the tip of the tower pierces the heavens. So if you were to write down an intention and put it underneath a tower, it's believed that that intention, the gemstone, pulls the intention up and then pierces the heavens so that it goes straight to the universe or deities, whatever it is that you believe. So yeah, that's just towers in general. So it's a fun way to use them. You can also use them in the center of a crystal grid. That works well too. All right. I'm beginning to think, no, that one, I didn't get that. Yeah, I picked out everything here today except for the big item. I picked out all of them. I think I was on a pastel mission at the gem show for a little while there because I seem to have picked out all these amazing items for like in bulk Ostara and into Beltane. So the next one that we have is green opal So this is the first time that we've ever seen discs at the gem show. At least, maybe there might have been like a seller or a vendor here or there that had them, but we saw a lot of them. So I think it's really cool. They're thick, but we will give you a little plastic stand. And so you put them in there, and so they'll stand on your altar. Um, so can you use ones like green opal for scrying? You can. I mean, you can use anything for scrying. Like I scry in fire, I scry in incense smoke. I scry in frying eggs in the morning. Like you can scry into anything. So the little stand can help with that. Definitely, if you wanted to, again, put any kind of intention or anything under it, or you can just hold it while meditating. They do fill your hand, but it's to me it was just a very unique shape. So we did buy a couple of them and a couple of different gemstones. The first one that we're releasing during this live is the green opal because of its connections with springtime, with fertility, with, everything. Okay. And what do we have? Mama Chola is here. Hello. And Beth said they are cool. I've never seen discs. I thought they were the coolest thing ever. So let's talk about green opal. It's a stone of emotional growth. It resonates with the heart chakra, facilitating positive, loving emotions. Okay, that actually, if you do crystal healing, this shape is pretty cool for that. Hold on, let me move oh my gosh, you could just be laying down and like these discs make it very easy. Like they just sit there. They could probably sit anywhere, but since it resonates with the heart chakra, that I just got like full body goosebumps too. So this one of you is a crystal healer. This is very good for heart opening. Yes. Okay. So it resonates with the heart chakra, facilitating positive, loving emotions, healing from emotional trauma, and healthy expressions of love. It is also a stone of self-love, empowerment, and strength. Green opal urges growth on all levels and opens you to the energies of abundance, creativity, and rejuvenation. All energies of Ostara moving into Beltane as well. Okay. So we do have 6 of these. They're about 3 3/4 wide, and they're about an inch thick. They're $78, and they do come again with the we're going to give you a little plastic stand. So that's how they stand up. Okay. That way you could display them. Again, use them for crystal healing because that was very calming to have it just kind of sit there. So yes, you'll see, I think we have 2 other kinds of discs coming up, later in the year. I think we only bought 3. I think those were only 3 they had though. So I just thought they were super cool. New shape. All right, checking. Oh, we got the big boy next. All right, hold on. Let me get some water. All right, they put this guy on the top shelf. And fun little fact, fun little secret behind the scenes thing. I'm 5'5", so I am really good at seeing gemstones at this level. So if they have very tall shelves at the gem show and they're up here, I don't even look up. My husband's 6'3", so he saw this immediately and grabbed it. Okay. Oh, tattooed hippie chick said I didn't know I needed my green opal gallet in my pocket today. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. And Mama Trolla said green opal is fantastic for Sagittarius and Aries. Very cool. So Colin found this guy, immediately grabbed it off the shelf. It is, I think I said in the listing or maybe on social media, it's almost the size of a human head. It's the human head. It is a human head. We did not name him. Normally we name our big skulls. I don't know why we didn't name him. But he's orange selenite. He is 9 pounds something ounces. He's a newborn baby. But yeah, so it's orange selenite, but you can see the orange right there. It's actually really gorgeous. He does weigh almost 10 pounds. So I'm trying to be very careful with him. The sheen, like the way the light hits the selenite, it's gorgeous. But it is very large. Human head, orange selenite. So selenite is a form of gypsum whose name means moon glow. Shimmery and full of moon-like luster, this mineral is highly revered in the metaphysical community. It resonates with the third eye and crown chakras, making it perfect for meditation and connecting with a higher spiritual source. When placed in a room, it promotes a peaceful atmosphere. Orange selenite also helps clear negative energy from an area and helps protect from outside negative influences. Okay. Being that it's orange too, it's also going to activate your lower chakras, especially your sacral chakra. So any type of sacral chakra into solar plexus. So personal power, sexuality, creativity, divine feminine energy, all of that. This is going to help activate. Let me get you all, I'm going to stand up just so you all can get really close to the detail in the carving and in the teeth. And again, it's a human head size. So that's a pretty cool conversation starter. Oh, Beth said the sheen looks like brains. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I can see that. Like on this. Oh, look at that right there. That's beautiful. Let me show you all the back too. Skulls have been used for thousands of years for divination, healing. They say like ancient Mayans, ancient Egyptians, so many different cultures use them for healing, for protection, for divination. They say if you just have a question, if you want to perform some divination with a crystal skull, you just ask it a question and then of course open yourself up to, you know, signs, synchronicities, things like that for the answer. Yeah, Phoenix says it almost looks like he's pearly. Yeah. So it is orange selenite. Very cool. We only have this one. He's 6 inches by 7 inches by 4 inches. He is the 450 of our $4 to $450 range, because he is one of a kind. He does weigh almost 10 pounds. I think it was 9 pounds something. So, and it is, it is the size of a human head. So that is it's a very amazing addition to anyone's crystal collection. And look, you put it on your coffee table. That's a hell of a conversation starter. If people come over, you know, like you have a selenite human head skull on your coffee table. I love it. Oh, Mama Chola says, there are only 5 thumbs up. Please hit your thumbs up for Morgan and Colin. It helps their channel grow. Thank you. I love Mama Chola brings the positive vibes when she comes. Thank you. So yes, that was a Colin find because it was up on the top shelf. And I don't look up when I go to the gym show. Beth says, put a wig on it on the coffee table. Oh my gosh, you could change it out for like the seasons. You could do like a really nice spring, like an Easter hat, you know, like the big Easter hats that we used to see the old ladies wear at church when you go to church. Yeah. Then switch it out to a witch's hat, you know, as the fall comes. That'd be great. I love that. Yeah, Mama Chola said Colin has very good taste. Laura said people you don't like might stop coming over if you had that on your coffee table. Very much. It's a very easy piece to be like, figure out who your people are. Because if someone sees it and goes, oh my gosh, that's cool, you're like, we're good. If someone sees it and goes, oh my God, you have a crystal skull on your coffee table, like, you're not my people, you know? All right. My chair also keeps sliding down. It always does, though. But hey, at least we still have a ring light. George is behaving himself today. Instantly sold. Very cool. All right. That is Colin in the background too, if you all can hear that. He's got a cough. When it's, you know, 30 degrees, 40 degrees at night here in the desert and 85 during the day. Everybody gets affected by it eventually. It's crazy. All right. So I spent entirely too long at our vendor, going through every single one of their rose quartz spheres, because when I saw them, these are rose quartz, but as you can see, they're a dark rose quartz. So generally speaking, when you get into gray rose quartz, blue rose quartz, but when you get into the rose quartz that's a little deeper in color, they're star rose quartz, okay? Which means just like the garnet spheres that we had last time, when you shine a light on it, a star appears and it looks to hover above the gemstone, okay? So yes, there was 2 baskets full of these, and I went through all of them to find the ones that had really good stars on them, okay? So I'm gonna turn this down to the next level, and what we're gonna do, I know Ryan did get pictures of it. Okay, I have to, all right, let me find it first. See? Oh, there you go. Do you see how there's like 1, 2, 3, 4? This is a 6 star. These are 6 stars. So do you see how the light shines on it and 6 lines come together, or I guess you would say 3 lines come together and shine and create a star on it. So that's the thing I need to do is I need to find it first. Ooh, this one has rainbows in it. I need to find it first, and then I know where to shine the light. All right, now. I'm gonna find it first. Hold on. They're all there. I promise you, you guys, I spent entirely too much time looking at all of the ones that this vendor had. Yeah, you can kind of see it. There you go. As I move it. So they do all have it. It's just a matter of whether or not they're going to show up on camera. Hold on. Oh, nope, let's not do the rave effect. Nope, that's too bright. There we go. You see the lines? There we go. As I move it around, you can really see it. So they are rose quartz, but they're also star rose quartz, okay? So rose quartz is, of course, matters of the heart, love, self-love, all of that. They also help you process negative feelings and turn them into positive thoughts. It resonates with the heart chakra, clearing emotional blockages of the heart as well. It's great for self-love and confidence and increasing general love energy in your life. A star rose quartz, like I said, when the light shines, you can take it out in the sun, and that's when you can really see it. That's what I had to do. It's because I had these baskets over in the corner, and I was literally taking them out 3 and 4 at a time into the sun and like doing this and like looking at them and then setting some aside. And then, yeah, so we have 6 of these. It makes these quite rare and helps you connect to the divine energy of the stars above. Okay. So all 6 of these have that star. They were all picked by me. They're about 1 3/4 inches in diameter. They're $32 each. Okay. And I know this guy was the really good one. Hold on. Let me find it first. It's like when you're going through, you'll find one line and then you follow that line. And yeah, see the 6 right there? How cool is that? And sometimes gemstones will have 3 lines that connect. Sometimes it'll only be 2, so it makes like an X. But I just think they're just in like another fun dimension to the gemstone, you know? So I was the one over there buying rose quartz this year. Everyone was looking at me crazy. I was like, they're star rose quartz though. So all right. Next, we do have another pink gemstone. If you can't tell, we went heavy on the pink because of Ostara. Okay, hold on. Oh, Carrie got it. Carrie got the skull. Awesome. And Laura said, I like the idea of changing costumes and now I want to make little hats for my smaller skulls. That's awesome. Yes. Okay. And then what color are they really? The star, these are pink. There's the rose quartz. They're pink. They're just a deeper pink. And Carrie said, I only showed up for the skull, so I'm out now. Have a good day. I love that. Show up for the skull and out again. Love it. All right. So yes, the next two, so we have three things in this one gemstone. I was immediately drawn to it. And to be honest, I did not know what it was. So I had to ask. This is one of our new Brazilian dealers. They were amazing to work with. This was a tent. They have everything set up so gorgeously that I just assumed that everything in their tent was astronomically priced. What happens when you assume is you end up not shopping with an amazing dealer for years because you just assume that the stuff is so gorgeous it's out of your price range. And then when you actually walk in there and ask them, you find out that they are an amazing Brazilian supplier and their prices are gorgeous. So we have a new Brazilian supplier. And I'm very excited about that because these are amazing. So this is lithium quartz, okay? And if you are asking yourself, lithium like the drug, yes, it is. Lithium is a mineral, okay? So what do we have? We have three different things here for you all, okay? We have a one-of-a-kind cluster on a stand. And this is why, okay? Most of their specimens come on these amazing stands. And I guess I had a limiting belief that, and their tent is always gorgeously decorated. So I had a limiting belief that the gorgeous decoration and everything coming in these stands means expensive. I don't even want to go in there and fall in love with gemstones that I can't afford, right? Yeah, we'll never do that again. I'm going to wander all over the Tucson Gem Show. So we have the one cluster. We have 2 points on stands, and the stands were created to hold these. Okay. And then we also have 6 of the little geometrics. The picture does show the pink because these are, not only are these lithium quartz, but they are pink lithium quartz. Okay. So let's talk about it. I'm going to hold up the cluster while we talk, because this one is lithium quartz with a slight pink tinge to it. The 2 quartz points on stands have more pink in them. And then the little geometrics have probably the most pink. Okay. But lithium quartz is the ultimate stone of peace, calming energy, and helping you go with the flow. If you are stressed or overcome with anxiety, holding a lithium quartz can help. Oh, Lord. This gemstone embodies the exact same properties of the element of water. And pink lithium quartz is known as a stone of emotional balance. Its pink hue is from the lithium inclusions. The color helps it resonate with the heart chakra and connects to the higher consciousness of the crown chakra. And it also helps you heal your inner child. Okay. So as you can see, like if you look at this specimen, this side is clear. This side over here is where that pink hue comes from. And again, the pictures are going to do it more justice. I'm just a little washed out in here. And when we ship, like when you get them, just play with how they were in here. Cause like there's a couple of different ways they can go. Just, you'll see that like they'll fit in a certain way. Okay. So what we have are 2 quartz points, 2 pink lithium quartz points. This one is A. Okay. So this is the exact one that you would be getting. It does come on a metal stand. The metal stand does spin. Okay. A is 6 inches. This is the size with the stand. And I do want to show you all, hold on, how clear it is near the top. So you can definitely use it for scrying if you wanted to. A is 6 inches by 3 inches by 1 3/4 inches. It's 150. Okay. And actually, I'm going to just to show you all the actual specimen. And you can see over here with my thumb is where all the lithium, it just kind of looks like a pink mist. Okay. Then, hold on. There we go. That's how that goes. We have B. Now, B comes on a gold stand. it also spins. B is also Lumerian, okay? So if Lumerians see all the horizontal striations that run down the side, it's believed that the ancient civilization of Lemuria knew that their civilization was going to fall. So they programmed all of the quartz crystals with the infinite knowledge of the universe, and that's what these horizontal striations are, okay? So this one, you can see the pink cloud is more at the front, and that's the pink lithium, and it comes with the stand. B measures 6.5 by 2.25 by 1 3/4 with the stand. It's 170, and it is Lumerian. So this is the exact one that you'll receive. Ooh, sorry, I just dropped the stand. I held the crystal, so you don't have to worry about that. Just to show you, I was holding the crystal and the stand dropped. So the crystal's still good. We're good. And then we have this quartz cluster also on the stand that spins. And it does have a slight pink tinge to it, but it is also the lithium quartz. This cluster, this is the only one they had as well. So this one is 6.25 by 2 3/4 by, I don't know what that is. It's probably 2 3/4 because it's a square base. This one is 140. Okay. And it actually has, let me take it out. Yes. So you have the big, huge points on one side of this, and then the bottom are little tiny points. I love it. But yes, this one also, just when you get it, play around with it in the stand, see how you want to display it. We also, hold on to all of it. We also have 6 of the little geometrics. Okay, so I got all ones that were the same size. These are really, they really are pink. Some of them have like the pink strips running through them. These are perfect to hold while you are meditating. Take it with you if you're going to a place where you know you're going to have, like if you know you're going to have anxiety at a place, or if there is a place that gives you anxiety, these are perfect for holding for that. And I see now the cluster does look like a heart, Beth, and the Lemurian is already gone. Well, we've got these little guys. They're about 2 inches by 1 inches. We have 6 of them. They're $25. Okay. So we'll intuitively choose one of these, but they all have that soft pink hue. And you can tell the difference between rose quartz and pink lithium quartz, because rose quartz is all pink throughout. Whereas the lithium quartz, you can see it's quartz, but it has like this pink mist through it. And that mist is the inclusions of the mineral lithium, which is what they use to make the drug lithium. So that's why even the gemstone has those calming properties to it. Okay. All right. Like this is one of the coolest because you can actually see the pink ribbon that runs through the middle of it. So, all right. Next we have, Jen says Lumerian and the Lazy Rabbit. I wanted the orange calcite skull, but missed it by seconds. Oh, but you did get some good ones, Jen. Thank you. The Lumerian and the Lazy Rabbit. I love that you called it the Lazy Rabbit. I love that so much. All right. So next we have a one-of-a-kind skull. One of our vendors, and I think we've already done the wizards. We've already done the wizards. The clay wizards. With the gemstones. So those were done by an artist. This was done by the same artist. So our vendor came with them. So each one of them was one of a kind. This is the only one that I, like out of all the ones that he had, this is the one that I absolutely fell in love with. Okay. So each one of these wands is one of a kind. And I mean each one by like, if you see these on other websites, they got them from the same vendor, but they're all one of a kind, even if they kind of have similarities, because they're each one of them's handmade. Okay. Yes. Jen says he looks like he's well fed and just lacing in the heat. Yes, I agree. So this is one of a kind. Now, the reason I chose this one is because we have the obsidian point at one end that you can see, like it's almost like an obsidian arrowhead. And then we have the quartz point at the other end. So this wand itself, just in itself, extremely balancing because as you can see too, the obsidian, let's put it up so you can see, the obsidian and the wand are about the same length as well. So this one immediately creates balance. Okay. So that's why I wanted it to go up for Ostara. We also have a little fairy too, which fairies this time of year love to they start to run rampant during the spring because flowers are blooming. There's little baby chicks, little baby bunnies. There's all kinds of fun stuff. So we're definitely entering into fairy magic time. And then this one has another quartz in the middle. That is an agate. So it has an agate here. Look, I can't even identify all the gemstones. If you look, the fairy is surrounded by gemstones. There's some amethyst, some carnelian, some tiger's eye, lapis, amethyst, turquoise, malachite, everything. Then this piece down here is also surrounded by gemstones. Maybe some fluorite, tiger's eye, blue tiger's eye. Then on the back, we have the chakras. So this wand is a one-of-a-kind piece in itself. It's going to help you align your chakras. It's good for balance because we've got the quartz and the obsidian, great for protection with the obsidian. The quartz is going to amplify all of the other gemstones. This is a powerhouse of a wand, okay? So you can use it to direct energy. You can just lay it on you to help with chakra alignment. If you do crystal healing, you can use this wand in your crystal healing sessions or your Reiki sessions to help channel and align people's chakras energy. Okay. So on the back, we have the amethyst, lapis, turquoise. I'm not sure what that green one is. Might be chrysocolla, tiger's eye, carnelian, and it looks like red jasper. I think that green one is chrysocolla. Hopefully. But yeah, beautiful wand, one of a kind. We just have this one. It's 10.5 inches long, 1.5 inches wide. It's $165. Okay. So beautiful, one of a kind piece. If you have been looking for a nice wand, or again, you do crystal healing or just want that balanced energy while you're casting or performing magic, the obsidian with the quartz automatically makes this wand extremely balanced. And then you've got all the chakras on the back too to help align your energy. So that is the only one we bought. Yep. Well, it's the only one actually that had the obsidian on the end of it. It's the only one. So I made sure to grab that. All right, you guys, we are approaching the end. Last few specimens. The next one is one that I've had the most questions about on social media. So that's been fun when we do our little sneak peeks. So this is lepidolite mica lepidolite. It's lepidolite, but it's just in mica form. There we go. Lepidolite comes in mica or flake form. It also comes, like if you have lepidolite spheres, or something, you see just the natural purple, like kind of like an amethyst that's not see-through. So these, look at that. They're gorgeous. These are gallets or palm stones, so you can definitely hold them while meditating. You can 100% use them as worry stones. So any type of this motion activates pressure points within your thumb that release endorphins. So that's why they're called worry stones, because if you're worried or anxious, using any stone, I've often used my bracelets as well. And like this, when I was in an anxious situation or I could feel my anxiety ramping up. Lepidolite is my go-to stone for sleep or dream magic. It resonates with the third eye chakra. It's great for reducing stress and dissipating negativity. So even the stone and you doing this with it gets you that like double dose of stress relief. Lepidolite is known as the stone of transition because of its ability to help you release unwanted emotional and psychological baggage, inducing change and transition to the next phase of your journey. Because of its strong link to the third eye chakra, lepidolite is known to enhance psychic abilities, clear blockages, and aid you in astral travel and divination. It can also help you overcome dependency and stabilize mood swings. I have a piece of lepidolite near my bed because it helps with dream magic. So it helps add clarity to your dreams. Mica lepidolite is a rarer form of lepidolite, and it's known for repelling negativity and promoting emotional healing. This mica lepidolite resonates with the root chakra, providing much needed grounding during times of transition, heartbreak, and healing. So it's made up of 1,000 tiny little layers of mica. And then what they did for these is they cut them and polished them. But you can really start to see all the different layers when you look at the side. I think this one was probably the best one at showing that. So yeah, we have 10 of these. They are $18.50 each. They measure at least 2.5 by 1.25. I'm hoping we do have 10 of these because I only saw one bag on the cart. So now, although I think I bought 2 bags. But yeah, some of them are like the little broken up pieces. You can definitely see the little slices. But that's why people were asking about the sheen. That's that mica aspect of the lepidolite. It's because it's like the sheets of lepidolite that have formed together. So that's why it has that amazing like reflective sheen to it. Yeah. All right. Next, we're going to hit up the stuff back here. I should pull this. I should have pulled this a little closer for you to see. These are the most adorable things. One of the most adorable things I think I've ever seen at the Tucson Gem Show. I hope you all will also find them adorable. What we have are pink opal, and some of them are more solid than this one. So we do have 3 of these in stock. Pink opal, elephant, nesting. Hold on. Family. Look at the little baby. Hold on. And they nest. Ah! So you can display them like this. Hold on, Yes, there we go. Oh my gosh, you guys. These are the most adorable things I've ever seen. One of the most adorable things I've ever seen at the gem show before. Just the fact that they're pink elephants, I think is amazing. I'm definitely a kid of the 80s. So Dumbo and his trippy drunk scene scared the shit out of me as a kid. I have not seen the live action Dumbo. But yeah, pink elephants, and it's a little family. So we are saying, so pink opal is another stone of the heart, but the fact that these are nesting little elephants, and it's like a little family, this can definitely help strengthen family bonds. Okay. Because pink opal resonates with the heart. I'm just going to hold up the parent one. Pink opal is a stone of healing that has been long associated with the eyes. It is a great tool for personal transformation and for its soothing energy. You can also draw fire energy to your space when using pink opal in feng shui practices. Okay. Elephants have been beloved animals for centuries, revered for their strength, power, stamina, and intelligence. We now understand just how emotionally intelligent they are. These animals operate in a matriarchal communities and are thus a symbol of the divine feminine. In Buddhism, elephants are seen as guardians of temples and the Buddha himself. Ganesha, the Hindu elephant-headed god, is known as a remover of obstacles and a symbol of wisdom. Okay, so beautiful symbolism here. We have 3 of these sets. So the set comes with, oh, I just can't look how tiny. Each set comes with all 3. They're 5 inches tall by 3 inches wide. We have 3 of them in stock, and they're $65. Okay, so you get You can definitely put these in your living room or your kitchen, your dining room, wherever it is that your family congregates the most. Okay. That is the best place to display these. It's going to help with that, those family bonds, the emotional bonds, the love, all of that. Okay. Mama Chola said, before you go, there's 30 people in here and 6 thumbs up. Please, everybody get your thumbs up button for a wonderful Morgan and Colin. Thank you. Thank you, Mama Chola. All right. So yes, we have 3 of those. Hopefully you all found them as adorable as I did. I'm going to put them right back here. And we're going to end today with Medusa. Medusa is our goddess of the month here at Ink Goddess Creations this month. We just started it last month in February with Lilith. So every month we're going to feature a new goddess. Her energies, her story, but also the products and stuff that we have with that goddess. So with Medusa, we chose Medusa for the month of March. We did launch a Medusa mist, a perfume oil, and an herb blend and a bracelet set. That's already on our website. If you're on the front page, you scroll down just a little bit, you'll see a big Goddess of the Month banner. And that's where you can click every month to get blog posts about that goddess. Once I do my podcast episode about it, you'll have a video about her, and then all of the products that we have that are associated with that goddess. So March is Medusa, and I'm going to grab this one. We do have some little sheen obsidian Medusas that are already on the site, but we saved, we have 3 Medusas for you all to look at today. Okay. And these are big guys, so I wanted to show them on the live. Medusa is known as a monster. Okay. That is what we grew up understanding her as. Her hair is made of snakes. Any man that looked at her turned to stone. Okay. When you go into the mythology of Medusa, you understand that she was hella wronged. And depending on what origin story you go to, this is all on the website. You can, read the blog post, or you can listen to my podcast episode. What she has now grown to is a modern day goddess of transformation, feminine empowerment, protection, and sacred rage. Okay. So that is how a lot of people are working. A lot of women, a lot of, pagans, witches are working with Medusa as a goddess of feminine empowerment, protection, and sacred rage. Okay. Her whole, like I said, her whole mythology, her whole story is on our blog. And also I did a whole podcast episode on it. So you can watch that here on YouTube, or you can listen to it like on Spotify. But what we have the 2 busts, and then we have a fluorite, I guess like a tile centerpiece for your altar. I'm going to go over all of them. So this first one, we only have 1 green jade, 1 lemon jade, which I will show you all. And then we have 3 of the fluorite Medusa heads. So I'm going to show you all of them. Okay. So this is the green jade one. It's just a darker jade, but you've got her. She's a 360-degree bust with her hair. Let's talk about green jade, since that's the only difference between all of these. Oh yeah, Beth said, and paid Patreon members got a Book of Shadows page. Yes, they did. So thank you for reminding me of that, Beth. Green jade is a healing stone, especially when you need to heal from emotional trauma or release negative emotions. It is a stone of peace and tranquility, helping you to ground and center your energy for support and stability. Jade is a stone of abundance and luck, especially when you are seeking self-sufficiency. Jade helps open the heart chakra to allow universal energy to love energy to flow inward. Okay, so the busts are 7 1/4 by 4 inches. Both of the busts are 150. So we do have the green jade, and then we also have the lemon jade, which this was a newer gemstone I saw this year at the Tucson Gem Show. It's such a happy, like uplifting color. You can see, I think you can see the detail more with the lighter stone, but the darker stone resonates very much with that serpent snake energy as well. So this is lemon jade. It welcomes joy and positivity. It's a stone of abundance and prosperity, believed to be a lucky stone that attracts wealth and success. It's a lovely emotional balancer and helps bring motivation for forward momentum and growth. In Feng Shui, lemon jade harnesses fire energy, productivity, activity, and passion. Okay. So we also have this one lemon jade. It's the same size, same price, $150. Okay. So both of those are one piece, like one of a kind pieces. And then we have three and I did choose 3 of the darker fluorite. Hold on, well, the flashlight's almost too bright, but I'm showing it behind so you can see. There you go. So you can see the detail. Hold on. Ooh, okay. Let's get close up. So we have 3 of these tiles, and these are very detailed. They're silhouettes. Oh, Jenny got the green one. Yay! She said, I fell in love with it the second you posted the first pic. Very cool. So these will come with a stand. Okay, so they will come with like a little black easel so that you can set them up. You can set her up on your altar just like this. Okay. Fluorite, of course, this is rainbow fluorite. They all do have a little bit of purple in them, and I did go for the deeper fluorite. It's my go-to stone for focus, but also, third eye opening as well, but it also helps add clarity. It stabilizes the aura as well. So we have 3 of these. These are 6.5 by 4 by a half an inch thick. They are $87.50. And again, they come with the little black stand, and we have 3 of them. So we'll intuitively choose one of these. The backs are flat. And you get all of the detail of the snakes and her face and all of that in the front. These were absolutely gorgeous. And this is the same, what we have on the website are the little sheen obsidian. It's like the same profile, but they're small, they're pocket size. So, all right. That's what we have for you all today. Those are all the ones that we chose for the Ostara Live. Our next live sale is in May, and that's one's going to be for Beltane. So it's actually going to be after Beltane, and I'm pretty sure it's still the second Saturday of the month. But we'll get an event up, or here on YouTube in the live section. We'll do that over the next week. So all of those gemstones have to do with fertility, passion. It's a fire festival. We've got some fairy stuff, I think, thrown in there. So that it's going to be a really fun one too. Usually Sean says, thank you, chat with you tomorrow. Yes. So for those who are like, what are you doing tomorrow? I'm teaching a class on awakening the feral witch inside the Ink Spirit Coven. Yesterday I did a live. So if you're here on YouTube and you're curious, just go back to the previous live video where I talk about how we're doing a year of feral witchcraft in the Ink Spirit Coven. And the first lesson is tomorrow. So you can join us and get in on the live lesson, but it's all recorded in case you can't make it live with us. But yeah, that's what I'm doing tomorrow. Normally Colin comes and tells me what we have left. I don't know if he was waiting for me to say it. So I do know the skull went. Very cool, very cool.
Today was impressive. We have 3 of those.
We have 3 of the little. Okay, we have some of the pink lithium geometrics left. We have 3 of these.
2 of these.
We have 2 of the rose quartz, star rose quartz spears left.
2 or 3 of those.
We have 2 or 3 of the green opal discs left. And again, those come with a little display stand too. So, and that's it. Wow. Holy crap.
The fluorite medusas, you just went over those.
Okay, the fluorite medusas were still in stock. Okay. Very cool. Let me show you guys then one more thing from the last live. Just in case you weren't live with us and you're seeing the pictures like in the category, I do want to show it because we still have it and I can't believe we still have it. So hold on one second. Because this requires my entire core. This is the garnet kyanite sphere. You can see the kyanite strips through it. Garnet with kyanite is a very rare stone. This is also, I think these were also star garnets. So we still have this guy left. If I remember correctly, this is a 25-pound stone. Hold on. Yeah, it's also a star garnet. You're going to have to look at the video though, because like I can't hold it up and show the star garnet. But it is a star garnet as well. So if you do like that star effect, this is definitely a one-of-a-kind piece. I think it's $855 if I remember correctly, or $885. I don't remember. But yeah. Or you're going to come show because I can't stand that. Hold on. We have to find it. And then, oh, look at that. There it is. It should, there we go. Oh, look at that right there. Do y'all see this star? So this is a two-line star, whereas the rose quartz we showed were 3-line stars. So, but yeah, so this is a star garnet. And look at how the garnet, oh, that's so much better. Look at how the garnet sparkles because Colin turned off the light. And then it has the kyanite in it as well, which is just an amazing combination. Very rare. So I think we sold the medium one that we had, and I think we've sold out of the small ones. Don't hold me to that though. So this is the last one we have. This is definitely a one-of-a-kind show-stopping piece for your crystal collection. But yes, we still have this one in stock too. Just wanted to show it because the garnet is gorgeous. And the fact that it's garnet mixed with kyanite makes it very rare. And then the fact that it is also a star garnet is pretty amazing. So that guy's still in there. If you want to see the whole video from last, like he would be in the last live for in bulk. So, all right, you guys, that's everything that I have for you. Again, tomorrow I will be live in the Ink Spirit Coven to start teaching about feral witchcraft. That's what we're going to be doing for the next year. And then this month's Ink Goddess Creations box is the Witch's Cabinet. We've gotten some weird stuff for it. I love it. So you can find everything at inkgoddesscreations.com. Yeah, just explore. There's all kinds of little fun stuff. Joan says, thanks, Morgan. Fun shopping and watching. Thank you for being here with me. We do these lives every month. I think our first jewelry live is going to be, it's either April or May, but I'll let y'all know about that too. Just head to our website, inkgoddesscreations.com. You can see all the fun things we have going on. Thank you, Jenny, for being here. Jenny says, amazing live, Morgan. Thank you. And Sarah says, thanks. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. And I will see some of you tomorrow. If not, I will see you all next month for our Beltane live. All right, bye.